On January the 20th, 1943, at 11:15 hours, 2 Supermarine Spitfires crashed at Gaerstone Farm near Church Stretton.
On a bleak day, even worse than today, 2 sergeants under training were coming on a training exercise down the Church Stretton Valley. The cloud level was low and they were supposed to be joining up with a sergeant leader. Unfortunately, they rendezvoused with the wrong plane.
The 2 pilots decided they were going to turn back as they knew they were lost.
The pilots flew down the valley towards Church Stretton at 800 feet, then tried to turn out of the valley through what appeared to be a gap in the hills. What they couldn't see was that there were more hills beyond, shrouded in cloud.
The plane scraped through the trees on Helmeth Hill before crashing several hundred yards from each other, one on the edge of the woods and the other on Hope Bowdler Hill.
Today we're at RAF Cosford to look at the Supermarine Spitfire, the same model that crashed near Church Stretton in January of 1943.
Very soon we are going to be going into the War in the Air building to see a very old Spitfire plane.
The Spitfire behind me is the same design as the Spitfire that the 2 pilots were flying on the unfortunate day of their crash.
Over my shoulder is where one of the 2 Spitfires crashed in January of 1943. As you can see, there is no visible damage on the hill or any wreckage left of the plane.
Local resident Dennis Norman Tilley told us he was 10 years old at the time and remembers going to the site of one of the crashes not long after.
He remembers seeing wreckage in the woods and told us how he and his friends collected pieces of the plane's canopy and found live bullets buried in the ground.
He said his father was in the Home Guard and took the bullets to dispose of them safely.
The pilots were sergeants under training Donald Lawrence Moulds, aged 20, and Sergeant Howard King Adams, aged 19. Both men are buried in Oswestry.